what I seen, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to make that. Hey everybody, welcome back to my craft room. I'm so glad that you were able to join me here today. I have got some finished items, and I have got, well, two works in progress for you guys tonight. My first item that I'm going to show you is one that I thought was absolutely cute. It's one that I've been working on and you've seen it, but I told you that I wasn't going to say anything about it until it was completely finished. Well, last year I got distracted on YouTube, and YouTube popped up this video because I was searching for Tunisian crochet or something like that. So YouTube pops up this video and I went to watch it. Of course, I just watched the video because the person does not speak English and YouTube does not offer a translation for their language. So I had no clue what they were saying or anything like that. But they popped up, and I will just put a zoomed in picture of the item, and I will be sure and put the link in the description box below of the actual video and with the timestamp of where the individual starts showing this item. But anyway, this is what I seen, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to make that. Now, I'll put it's up here somewhere or somewhere now. I'm just going to do picture in picture instead of breaking the video. But anyway, I knew I had to make it. Like I said, because the video is not in English, I had no instructions. So I screenshotted the picture, and I would zoom in, and I wrote down what I thought the person had done. And I created my version of their picture. Now here's all my pieces. Once again, I will put a little picture up here. This is all the pieces that I had before I sewed it all together. And before I show it to you, which I want to say this is completely finished. All the tails and everything are woven in. But I want your guys' opinion. Let me know down in the comments below. You guys have heard of Pinterest fails, right? Where whatever it was looked absolutely amazing. The person tried to recreate it and it looked like a total flop. But I want you guys to let me know in the comments whether you think this is a YouTube fail or a YouTube success, okay? So, here's what I have. Isn't it adorable? Look at those eyes. Oh my goodness. Anyway, and I have the little tail here. And I made little ears. If you notice, the ears are different sizes. Even though it's the same exact number of stitches, the same hook and everything, my ears turned out different. My eyes are off. It's just absolutely adorable. And it will honestly, if you put it down, it'll stand up. I will put a picture up here. I actually, when I was taking pictures of it, sending it to my son, which he's like, you know, like, I don't know if he thought it was weird or what. But anyway, I had it actually standing up in a chair, you know, kind of like this. I'll put a picture up here for you guys to see. Like I said, let me know down in the comments. I think it's adorable. And also let me know, I did write my chicken scratches down on what I did. It's a combination of regular single crochet and Tunisian crochet, which is the top and bottom. The ears are just regular crochet. The eyes are just regular crochet, and I did put safety eyes in them. They are not stuffed. And then I embroidered the nose on, and the arms and legs and tail are a couple of rows of regular crochet and then Tunisian crochet. He's so cute. Anyway, let me know whether it's a YouTube fail or YouTube success, and also let me know if you'd like to have me put my chicken scratch instructions, which I'm not going to make a formal written pattern for it. I will just give you numbers and what type of stitches you need to do, and I will put that on my blog, which that link will also be in the description box for you guys to go check out. So let me know what you think about this guy. I think he was absolutely adorable. He looks like he should be on Gumby or something. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that is one thing that I finished that I think is absolutely adorable. The next thing that I finished is, this is something that I've been wanting to make, and I'm actually going to be making a video showing how to make this stitch. I made a Tunisian crochet dishcloth. Now, dishcloth, it is much bigger. It could be used for washcloth, but it would be a rather large washcloth. And I used, is this it? Yes, it is. I love this cotton. And this is the colorway Sunshiny. There we go. And I did something else with this earlier. I can't remember what I did with it. Maybe you guys can remember what I did. But I had some left over. And I just wanted to finish up the whole skein, what was left, because I didn't want any random little balls. So this is a rather large washcloth. And this is what I have. You can let me... Whew. Is that better? I need to rearrange my craft room better. There we go. Oh, that's much better. I call this my Tunisian ladder stitch. It kind of looks like a little ladder, railroad tracks for that matter, with the little two lines together. But this is actually a good sized, and if you notice, it doesn't do a whole lot of rolling on the top or the bottom, and it's quite floppy and fluffy. So, like I said, if you want to have me share this, well, I am going to make a video of this on how I do this stitch. So be watching for that. It smells like cotton yarn. But anyway, this is another thing that I finished, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I don't use dishcloths a whole lot, and it is a bit big for a washcloth. But if you notice, oh my goodness, maybe I'm seeing things, but right here, and then you got the blue here, here, and here. Kind of looks like there might be trying to be a peace sign in the middle of that. Am I seeing things, or do you guys see it too? Anyway, that's another one that I finished, Tunisian crochet. So we're on a roll here. We've got 2 Tunisian crochet finished projects. The third project that I have finished is also Tunisian crochet and regular crochet. I made this stocking hat. It is so stunning. And I used this, I love this yarn. And this is a colorway aqua black. It's really pretty. And I've got enough here I can make another hat or a little bit more. But this was actually, I intended it to be an adult male size. But because I did the Tunisian knit stitch, it's more of a size. It does fit hubby. It does go down to the bottom of his ears. So it will fit an adult male. But I started out with simple Tunisian. I got tired of that. So I decided to do the Tunisian knit stitch. And at the bottom I ran out of my return yarn, which I was just using black. And this is actually, I love this yarn in the colorway black that I was using for my return stitch. This is where the knit is, and this is where the simple stitch is. But I ran out of the black, and I didn't quite have enough hat to make it big enough. So I just went ahead and wherever I ran out, I have no clue because it just kind of all blends in really well. I just went ahead and started a single crochet around the bottom and finished it off to where it was actually long enough to be a hat. Now, the only thing I have wrong with this hat, and the only reason that you will know, is because I'm showing you. But right here, I had a little brain fart or something, because there's 3, see if I can get this up where you can see it, but there's 3 simple stitches there instead of knit stitches. Like that makes any big difference, really. It doesn't. But if you don't know it's there, you won't know it's there. But see, you guys do because I told you. So I've got hat number 1 done for 2021. It will be added to my hat bucket. And I also want to note there are no tails. This hat is completely finished. Yes, completely done. So, those are my finished projects that I have finished since the last time I talked to you guys. We've got this one. This is that beaded coin purse thingy that I started. It's going to take me a while because it is very tedious, and I'm afraid I don't actually have enough beads strung to do what I want to do. But I've decided I'm just going to bead it until I run out of beads, and then if it's not big enough, I will just continue with regular crochet, or like single crochet stitches until the coin purse is actually big enough or tall enough. But that's what I have so far. If you can see those. And there's the inside of it. Oh, that's my loop where I'm at. That's what the inside of it looks like. And I am nowhere near. This is the clasp that I have for it. I went ahead and got the gold colored one, or the antique colored one. It needs to be that big around for me to start just my regular crochets. I have a long way to go, guys. Oh my goodness. And I am already up to, I am working on an increase of 56. I started out with 8. So I've increased 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times total. I am on increase number 6, and I have a long way to go. So I'll be working on this for a while. But I am going to finish that. And the one that I started, if you watched before Christmas, I started one with pony beads. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to rip it out. I do believe that did help me, though, with a better comprehension of what I was doing with that, because it was on a little bit larger scale. I could see what I was doing, where this is a lot smaller and finer work. So, that is going to be a slow work in progress, but I will finish it. And the last one that I have for you guys today, oh, and I still need to make a tail for Kitty. Kitty still doesn't have a tail, but I need to make a tail for Kitty and get Kitty finished up. But the last one that I have for you is my scrap granny blanket. This is a rectangle granny, and this is completely random. Like I said, I am not looking to see what I am pulling out and adding. But this is the current color that I'm using, and I do not know what it is, what color it is, what brand it is. It is acrylic. And I need to put some more yarn in my bag. Right here, where this orange stitch marker is the last place you've seen it. And I've only worked on this just a couple of times since you've seen it. So basically 2 rows. Or 1.5 rows is what I have done since you last seen it. But I will hold it up so that you can see it again. This is what we have. Can we see it all? Can't stretch. Yeah, there we go. So I think it's turning out pretty cool. Like I said, I need to add a few more balls to my bag. I'm running out of balls. And I am using, for this one, I'm just doing just a regular, granny. But I'm using a size K hook, which is making it go a lot faster, I believe. Which this is the biggest hook that I have for regular crochet. For Tunisian crochet, I do have some that are a little bit bigger. So, that's what I got for you guys today. My finished items and my 2 works in progress. Honestly, that's all that I have. And the only other project besides those 2.5 with Kitty's tail that I have pending currently is my unicorn Tunisian cross stitch, which I have not worked on that. It's still hanging up on my little rack over here with my works in progress. I do plan on getting back to that eventually. Takes time, because that's another thing that I have to be able to concentrate and think about. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining me here in the craft room. Let me know in the comments what you think of this little guy. Is it a YouTube fail or a YouTube success. I love him. He's so adorable. And also, let me know whether you want me to put up my chicken scratch instructions on how I made my cute little ragdoll kitty cat. That's what I'm going to call it, a Tunisian ragdoll kitty cat. So anyway, I will see you guys right back here in the craft room for my next video.